I'm Kent and you're watching Weekend Adventure Rides. This week we are finally going to start putting this bike back together. Don't go anywhere. So I didn't film it. I had a buddy come over. He helped me put the motor in. I don't have it all bolted up. I do have the 2 bolts in the bottom, but I'm going to show you all of the hardware and then the mounting brackets to put the motor in all the way. All right, so everything should be in the correct places as far as the motor goes. We're just going to get the brackets in now. I purchased a tabletop or benchtop polishing machine and a stand for that. I'll leave links to the description. Everything I go over in here, I'll put links in the description. So I use that along with some Prime MX wheels, buffing wheels, cleaning wheels to get these all polished up. So our new motor mounts will look nice and shiny, at least for a little while. So we'll get those in. So most of the bolts that hold the engine in are 10 millimeter. This goes pretty quickly, it's pretty easy. This bracket that goes on this side is the KTI bracket. So that's gonna go right back here, put a nut on that bolt, and the 2 bolts that bolt to the frame. The bolts that go into the frame are 8 millimeter. I'm gonna get everything kind of loosely snugged down. I'm gonna go back through after everything's on there and tighten everything down, get it torqued to the right specs. All right, so the mounts for the front, you have an L and an R. It's KTIL, KTIR. So we'll use that to denote where each side goes, because they are a little bit different. Our top bracket, again, KTIR, KTIL. The numbering should be to the outside, all the numbers. So left, obviously, is left side. All right, easy as that. We've got all the motor mounts in. I have the clean and refinished swing arm here. Now I went through and polished this using Prime MX cleaning and polishing wheels. I just bought those from his website. Cameron, he has a YouTube channel, does a great job, does a lot of metal refinishing and bike builds. So if you're watching my channel, you've probably seen his before, but we're gonna get this on there. I think it turned out really nice, looks nice and clean. It's gonna be shiny for at least a little while. So we'll grab the bolts for that and get this thing on there. With any of the linkage bolts, you're gonna make sure to get some waterproof grease. Get that on there. Make sure these are nice and greased up so they don't make noise and they don't wear. Okay, so I got the paint a little bit thick through this bolt hole. I'm just gonna use a rubber mallet to help it get through here. So with this bolt, there's a locking nut. So I don't need to put any Loctite on this, and just hand tighten it down for now. All right, so we've got a rebuilt shock. I had this professionally pressurized, and we'll drive the bolt in. Okay, now we'll get the reservoir mounted. Got these 2 clamps here. Now the bolts will go like this. I'm gonna slide the first one down over the top of the body of the reservoir. And then the clamp's gonna come up like this. There, and then we'll put the bolt in for the clamp. And our second one up top. And I'm gonna go ahead and get these snugged down so it's not moving around. Okay, so we're gonna get the first piece of the linkage in. It's this piece right here. It's going to connect to the frame. I am going to have the grease fittings going down so they're accessible. If they get knocked off there, that's okay. They're cheap to repair. So we'll get that one in there. Little grease on the bolt. So the tolerances are pretty tight in here. I'm going to take a punch and a hammer and help that get in there. There we go. And then another locking nut that goes on the other side of that. Okay, so there is a specific order in which you need to do this. I will show you. So I got the shock in first. Then you're gonna do this part of the linkage here, like so. I'm gonna tighten this one down all the way because once we have it in there, it's gonna be hard to get to. Now I'm gonna attach that back up to the swing arm using this cap head bolt. And then I'm gonna put the nut back on. There we go. Now we can hook our linkage back up at the bottom here. Okay, so we've got our rear suspension all in place. Now we need to go through and torque everything down. Okay, so let's go through the torque specs real quick before I get started on doing that. So this cap head bolt, that's gonna be 43 to 58 foot-pounds. The lowest linkage bolt, that will be 29 to 36 pounds. And then as well as the bolt that attaches to the frame and the linkage, that will be 29 to 36 pounds. So we'll get those all torqued down now. All right, so the main bolt for the swing arm, this needs to be torqued down to 58 to 72 pounds. As far as the motor mounts go, the M8s, I'm gonna torque down to 20 pounds. And then the M10s, I'm gonna torque down to 40 pounds. All right, so there it is. That's all we're doing for today. It's gonna look more and more like a bike with each video that's coming up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.